Bright Sun Star Cruiser superfans.
Good morning across the globe.
Well, it's a big Halcy-Con day today. But before we get started, we want to say happy I am your Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Whether your kids have 2 legs or 4, happy Father's Day.
My dad took me to see Empire Strikes Back on opening day at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood. Drove a long way and waited for more hours than I've ever seen him wait for anything. And it was the best non-Christine day of my life. So all the fathers
Aw.
out there, you really do have the power to make some incredible memories. Thank you to y'all. But where do we want to start today?
Ooh, let's start with programming. That's the big thing
That's
that's going to hit
the
everybody's mind today.
That's big today. Programming acceptance emails are going out this afternoon. Programming director Cass Morris has been working like a gundark to go through everyone's submissions. And boy, we received more than we could possibly use in a single show. But we got some amazing,
Oh my gosh.
amazing things lined up. Thank you so much to everyone who took the time, who took the care to send in a programming proposal. This would not exist without you and what you bring to the show. We provide the stage, you provide the show.
Yeah, your creativity and energy is a huge boost to the whole team. We loved reading all of them.
Quick, before we get started with some of the programming acceptance details about what you're going to be receiving later today, is proposals. These had to be looked at from a bunch of different facets. As showrunners, we got to look at legal, we got to look at safety, feasibility, thematic, cohesive with the rest of the show, and even logistics, and a lot of these things cascade. So if for the folks that didn't get something accepted this year, just please know there was thought behind it. Nothing was done randomly. We really want to put on the best show possible. The one thing that we do want to let everyone know before acceptances get sent out, as showrunners, we made the decision, and Cass did agree with us, to limit programming acceptances to 3 per person. No one person can participate in more than 3 panels, 3 workshops, 3 things. For a couple reasons. One, we really want to have a bunch of different voices in the show. We don't want one person to be in 6 different things. That's kind of not what we're trying to do with the show. So the maximum that you can have is 3 acceptances. And also from a showrunner perspective, we know, as we've done this before, we've submitted to panels to cons and whatnot. We submitted more than we thought we'd get accepted because we wanted to get something accepted, and then we get everything accepted, and we're like, oh, yikes, now we have to do a lot of stuff. And we really are prioritizing quality over quantity. So we really think that anything more than 3, we want you to be able to enjoy the show, as well as, do your presentation, do your panels. We want you to be able to, this is your Star Cruiser family, let's have fun together as well as presenting. All right, let's quick get into, if your programming proposal was accepted, you will be receiving an email today stating this. What you will not be receiving today is the date, the time, or the room of your programming proposal acceptance. We just don't know those things yet. There's still a lot of factors that have got to slot in logistically. We want to avoid conflicts. We don't want to double book any particular participant between 2 activities. We got to factor in Teal team. The Teal team volunteers are a critical component of what makes this work, and we want to minimize any conflicts there as well. So just like last year, people will be getting acceptance notifications today, and the full schedule will go out a couple weeks before the show. And to answer, we got some comments coming in, and we do want to answer those directly, is yes, folks, that if your proposal was not accepted, you will also get a notification. And again, Cass, we really got to, everyone, let's do a very well-deserved clap for Cass Morris, programming director for Halcy-Con, working unbelievably hard, and just the way Cass sees these things in her head is
I think we've called her a Jenga master more than once.
it's really amazing to see the wheels in the head turning when you're going over these programming items and issues with her. She has it all figured out, and just the puzzle pieces go right into place. It's a skill, and boy, she brings a lot to Halcy-Con. Thank you so much, Cass.
Yeah.
Let's quick jump into, we're doing a couple different things this year. One of the things that we want to talk about right now is we are going to be looking to add 2 add-on experiences that are simply beyond the scope of a general admission badge. The general admission badge is going to get you an amazing experience at the show. But we want to see, is there the ability to do things that are kind of the above and beyond? And we're going to give that a shot this year. And we're very excited to be talking in some detail about one of them today. One of them, we're still working with the venue to get the details all hammered out. So we're going to have news on the second one, hopefully very shortly.
Yeah.
But the first, we are absolutely thrilled to be talking with Vivian Grimm from Grimmoire Productions. She is the director of Grimmoire Productions, and we force jumped at the chance to help facilitate Grimmoire in producing a special immersive experience for the con. And you know what? Rather than have us talk about it, let's actually jump over and have Vivian chat about it right now. Well, Vivian, welcome to the Halcy Connection.
Hi, glad to be here.
Well, we could not be more excited for you to kind of give the Halcy-Con attendees a little taste of something that you've been cooking up. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so we're working on a live action role play experience, a LARP experience, immersive theater, if you want to call it that, where everyone is bringing their own character that they played on the Star Cruiser to a brand new setting on the Crescent space station. They're all going to Rick's Cafe Corellia, which is the place where everyone winds up on on their way from one place to another, or they're there to do illicit dealings that they can't do somewhere else. People from different factions are going to be there. You have Resistance, you have First Order, and they're all trying to get one up on each other. So this is a chance for those characters to interact with each other, to wheel and deal, and to try to get what they're after at Rick's Cafe Corellia.
Rick's Cafe Corellia. I love the Casablanca reference there. I understood that reference.
Of all the cantinas in the galaxy, you had to walk into this one.
Perfect. I love it. Well, we know this is a 4-hour experience, and Star Cruiser was a 46-hour experience. How are you going to get these people together and get them on board with this LARP in 4 hours?
So generally speaking, Grimmoire Productions usually does pre-written LARPs where everyone kind of gets assigned, gets cast as a character. We're not doing that for this one because everyone already has these really lush or very funny characters that they've already come up with. So we're going to do some workshopping for the first half hour, maybe 45 minutes of the block, where we're building connections between these characters. So if your character is a smuggler, you might get put on a crew with a bunch of other smugglers. Your characters didn't know each other ahead of time, but we're going to build that backstory. Why have they been traveling together? What are they trying to accomplish? Who doesn't trust each other? Who secretly stole from everyone on the last job? And that's a way to sort of build these friendships and rivalries using techniques that they use in tabletop role-playing games like Monster Hearts or Dread, to build a tight network between these characters that haven't met each other before in real life.
That's to be a fly on the wall. I mean, seriously, that's the part that I would really love that we kind of found maybe after Star Cruiser is you built this character, but if you were cruising with somebody that you fell in love with their character too, you became friends after the fact or whatever, this is an opportunity for those characters to actually get to play with each other. That's fantastic.
Well, one of the main reasons why we are working so hard to produce Halcy-Con with the Halcy-Con event team is to give as many different people in the community voices and stages to present their creativity and really show the world what you could do. And when Vivian came to us with this idea, it was too big for a panel, a presentation, or even an activity within the convention itself. This really needed to be something separate and bigger than a singular con activity. So we found a space in the venue.
Yeah.
It's a spectacular space that's going to fit. Now, we really wanted to keep this small enough to be intimate and personal, large enough to actually make it a supportable thing for Grimmoire Productions to produce. What's the number of attendees that you decided was the ideal number to participate in this event?
We're doing about 40. 40 is our max. It's like a very cozy cocktail party. Trying not to be too big so that people can't get to know each other's characters, and give everybody sort of a moment in the spotlight as well.
Well, we think this is just an exciting idea. We really wanted to see what a production company like Grimmoire could do within the confines of the venue and what it had to offer. But so many people are going to be there that love this specific kind of entertainment and experience. It would have been a shame to not let you go crazy and create something imaginative and just wonderful.
Yeah, we are so excited to see what you've come up with. I know it's a little, down low right now. We can't really say too much. Just know that your characters are going to be on the main stage of what Vivian puts together, which is phenomenal.
The goal is to get everybody really playing together and telling stories collaboratively as a group, rather than interacting specifically with like NPCs that are provided. Everybody's rivals, everybody's connections, the things that they care about are going to be with other players at this game. We're going to have NPCs to facilitate, but we're not important. You guys are important. It's the players that bring the story and about whom this game is all about.
We couldn't be more excited to see what you bring on October 16th at the Halcy-Con venue. Vivian Grimm, Grimoire Productions, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah,
tag.
Looking forward to it.
There you go, folks. We have a real production company. I mean, this is Vivian's. This is job. His is her job. She is a professional. And they're gonna bring magic.
Yeah, if you look at Vivian's website, the stuff that she's put together with her team is just out of this world. I mean, the latest thing coming is a Stranger Things type experience, which just sounds phenomenal.
I think she said there was 4 tickets left for that.
Yeah.
At the Wisconsin Dells, which I happen to know real well from my childhood. But Grimoire Productions, if you're interested in that, go visit them. But we couldn't be more excited. Now, with that comes a little bit of showrunner trepidation. 40 tickets, it's not a lot. But again, it was important that we, prioritize quality over quantity. And this is a test run. Does something like this work? Is this something like this people want? The one thing that we are really hoping people are good with is if you don't get a ticket to this, because we do think the tickets are going to go fairly quickly. If you don't get a ticket, please be cool. please be cool. Grimoire deserves to get paid for this. We're not getting paid for this. So please, 40 is the right number for this.
Yeah.
And again, we're so thrilled to help Grimoire Productions facilitate this extra activity. It is going to be right before the con. So literally, while the con is being set up, this is going to be happening on site on another piece of the venue.
Which is Thursday. So it'll be Thursday from noon to 4. So it'll give you plenty of time to play and then get ready for the con.
We don't get to go. We're going to be setting up the show, so we want everyone to know there's no back door to these 40 tickets. We're not reserving them for anyone. It's the first 40 that get in. We are limiting it to 2 tickets per purchase. We know some of you have got larger groups, but it just, with only 40, it just doesn't seem fair to us
Yeah.
to allow more than 2 tickets per purchase. If you can go, if there's time for you to go back in and get another 2, we can't stop that. We won't stop that. But we really want to try to be as fair as possible to everyone. And the cost for this, a 4-hour experience through Grimmoire Productions, is $80. We thought that was a great deal. Vivian, we've seen samples of what Vivian does. It's amazing. Well worth it. Well worth it. Starship Aurora itself is taking enough to pay taxes, a little bit for the room fee, and a little
Right.
bit for deco.
Yeah.
But we really want to support Grimmoire in this, and we think that's very, very exciting.
Yeah.
We wish we could go. It's the curse of a showrunner
Yeah.
that we never get to go to the things we.
I think I've said that like 100 times this week.
But let's kind of go on. So much there's programming is definitely the highlight today as the
Yes.
acceptances are going up. But there's a lot more that we want to quick touch on. Christine, do you want to continue with what merchants?
Yes. So it's only appropriate that I talk about Molly's Marketplace and all of the phenomenal merchants. People, you do not even know what's coming. We were very grateful to have some of our merchants from last year come back, but we've got some new people that are coming as well, and it's going to be stellar. We're going to have everybody in one room. Yay. And it's a really big, nice room for everybody to be able to work through and work around. So we are super excited. And
Again, we do want to say thank you to everyone that submitted a merchant application. We
absolutely.
received more than we have room for. So we had to make some very difficult decisions along with our merchant coordinator, Constance. We wish we had more space, but we had to pick what we thought was the best selection for what you were looking for.
Yeah.
We love merch. We know you love merch.
I mean, we're fans of merch just a little bit. Something to keep in mind too is this year, because you asked for it, our Molly's Marketplace is going to be open on Thursday. So your our merchants are going to be there early to set up, to get ready for you. We're going to have the room open for a period of time and then have our merchants, mingle with all of us as well. So Thursday night is going to feel very much like an open house, along with a party to, well, it's our family reunion, really, when you think about it. So yes, the marketplace will be open.
And again, that's preview night. Thursday night, it's literally like last Halcy-Con 1. We had the evening mixer that was limited to certain attendees. This one, it's open to everybody, and it's not just the marketplace that's going to be open. There's not any programming per se that night. It's really it's a mix, mingle, and just reconnect with all your family. But there are going to be certain show elements that are open on preview night for you to really just get a taste of what's to come. Amazing things inbound.
Yeah, what's to come is above and beyond what you're even thinking. The other thing we want to mention too is that for our merchants, if you have any questions, please make sure to reach out to our wonderful merchant coordinator. What's the email address they should be using?
Merchant services at halcy-con.com.
Yes. So please do. Along with that, let's talk a little bit about exhibitions. So last year, because of the configuration of the space we had, merchants was kind of it was kind of left off to the side a little bit. And there were some glorious, wonderful, amazing things in that merchant room.
Kit did an astounding job.
Again,
like literally,
hand
let's
clap.
put some hands together for
Again.
Kit and the work he did curating. And that's the right word. Kit
Yeah.
curated that collection, and it was fantastic.
Well, this time, the exhibition room is going to be front and center. So everyone will have an opportunity. There's no hunting and finding. It'll be right in your face. And requests for exhibitions will be going out before the end of this month. So please make sure to pay attention. As usual, we'll be posting on all the socials to make sure to ask everybody to submit. And if you submitted last year and you want to submit again, please do. Please do. Yeah, we can't wait to see what you bring this year.
Hey, this is why we actually have comments enabled, because you folks are smarter than us. Let's actually talk about when the tickets for the Grimmoire production immersive event go on sale. That is going to be this Saturday at 12 p.m. noon Eastern. And again, there's no need to write stuff down furiously. Everyone that's on the Halcy-Con mailing list is going to receive a summary newsletter within an hour or so that's kind of got all the pertinent bullet points. But thank you so much for reminding us to tell you the incredibly pertinent information. So tickets on sale this Saturday, 12 noon Eastern.
Let's see. We also talked a minute ago about Teal Team. So for those of you that are eager to help, thank you. First of all, Teal Team, Mike, our amazing Teal Team director, will be reaching out August. We want to make sure that we have all the room placements set up, that we know basically where everybody's going to go, and then determine who can help and how many helpers we need. So look for that in August, which I can't believe is just like 2 months away. And the last thing that I think we wanted to really make sure that we touched on is nighttime programming. It's coming.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's coming. So that stuff will be announced soon. The behind the scenes stuff right now is just crazy, just pure craziness, but it's crazy amazing. So we are looking forward to telling you more than you could possibly know as to what we're putting together.
We don't want to ruin all the surprises all in one day.
Not all at once. We can't drop it all at once.
Well, one thing that we do also want to touch on is, let's go through this here. For exhibitions, we do not only do we have a special room, we actually have significantly enhanced display capabilities. So if you've got something really, really special, last year it was a room with tables. This year we've got more. So if you really have something special that you want to have the community see, we've got some extra assets at our disposal to kind of help facilitate the best possible presentation for the best you've got to share.
And really, we just wanted to jump on today to say thank you again to this epic community who just continues to overperform, make our jobs difficult. So thank you. We'll take it. Just we are so excited to see everybody in October. We're excited to show you what all the team has been working on.
Well, something else is we look forward to seeing everyone in October, but we can say we hope to see a lot of you at San Diego Comic-Con in July. We can say for the first time, we have a panel accepted. So we are going to be hosting or co-presenting, we should say, the What's New on Batu panel at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. We have an amazing presenter going on stage with us.
Mhm.
We will let them kind of talk about this when they want to talk.
Yeah.
But we hope to see you in July at San Diego Comic-Con, October in Halcy-Con. Remember, Mosh Isley, also San Diego Comic-Con.
Ooh, can't wait.
Everyone wants to
Can't
go to
wait.
Mosh Isley. So
So yeah, if you're going to be in San Diego, please let us know. We would love to see you. We would love to say hi. We would
Yeah.
love to get our mosh on with you. So yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for taking the time today. We look forward to sharing a lot of news very, very soon. Again, we have another add-on experience that we could not be more excited about. We just got to wait for the details to be finalized with the venue and everything to be signed. We don't want to announce anything preemptively.
Yeah, I just saw a comment pop up from Wendy. Yeah, some of you kids might be going to a, I don't know, fancy dinner San Diego Comic-Con weekend. by the one and only Chef Andrew and the wonderful Wendy. So for those of you going, have
A
an
galactic dinner.
amazing time.
We cannot wait to go to a galactic dinner.
Someday. Someday.
We'll get there. It's
Yeah.
astounding. Thanks so much, everyone. This would
Yeah.
not exist without you. Everything that the Halcy-Con team does is for you, and to keep this energy, this excitement, this love going. It's our privilege to extend this experience for everyone.
If you see a Halcy-Con team member out there, give them a high five.
Give them a hug.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, everyone. Be safe out there, and Tabuite.
Tabuite.